everybody. Welcome back for another book talk. My name is Miss Nicole and I am a Youth Services Librarian with the Grundy Library. In today's book talk, we're going to be talking all about picture books about bears. So let's get started with our first book. The first book I want to share with you all is called Blueberry Cake. And this is a brand new book to the library. It has our new sticker on the spine and it is written by Sarah Dillard. And it's a sweet story about a bear that is asked by its mother to go out and grab some blueberries from the fields to bring them back home so that they can make blueberry cake. Unfortunately, the little bear gets distracted and ends up playing in the fields, eating some blueberries and coming home empty-handed. But don't worry, they go out the next day, get the blueberries and come back and is able to end up making that blueberry cake. What I really love about this book is that it has very simple words, as in really only one or two words. It repeats the word of blueberries throughout the story, so it's very simple text, and it really relies on the child to pay attention to the pictures to understand what is happening. This is a great type of picture book to use if you're trying to develop some narrative skills, getting your little one to tell you what's happening in the pictures and what's happening in the story to kind of help build up those critical thinking skills they might need later on in school. Of course, it's also a really sweet story about a bear who gets out and has some fun and forgets to do what his mom asks him to. So I think it's a really great story to check out, and I hope you get a chance to do so sometime soon. The next book I want to share with you is called Bear Can't Wait. And this picture book is by Karma Wilson, and it's illustrated by Jane Chapman. I wanted to share this one with you because Karma Wilson writes a lot of these bear stories. There's a whole series, and it's always so much fun every time you get to pick up one of her books. This particular title is all about Bear not being able to wait for a surprise party that he is planning. He's just so impatient, but luckily his friends help him stay patient and put the party together, and they all end up having a fun time at the end. So I really recommend this book and any of the other bear books by Karma because they are just so much fun, and there's a little lesson inside every story, but you don't really notice, and it's just a lot of fun to read them. The next story I want to share with you is called Bear's Bicycle, and this is by Laura Reynolds, and it's illustrated by Jeannie Poe. So what I really love about this story is that it's all about a bear who's learning how to ride a bike. There's a little bit of humor because you can't ever really picture a bear riding a bike, so it kind of gives you some, makes you laugh a little bit about what animal they decide to choose. But what's really sweet about this book is that Bear's friends help him overcome this new skill. They're there to support him and cheer him on as he learns to ride his bike. So it's a great book to kind of start introducing those social emotional skills that we've been hearing a lot about this past year, and showcasing how everyone struggles sometimes when they're learning something new, and that's quite all right. And as long as you have friends there to support you, you know it's going to be okay, and you're going to make it through that, learning that new skill. So I think it's a great book to show some great example of learning how sometimes new things that you learn are a little bit hard, but if you stick with it and you keep going, eventually you'll learn that new skill. All right, this last story that I want to share with you is called Bear Outside, and this is written by Jane Yolen, and it has illustrations by Jen Corrace. So what I really admire and love about this particular story is that it actually doesn't follow a literal bear per se. Jane Yolen uses a bear as a metaphor for a young girl who uses that bear as a shield or a suit of armor to kind of give her courage and bravery when she gets scared or she doesn't have any confidence. And it's all about learning to love your inner self and kind of build up some confidence, and that is okay that sometimes we feel scared or we feel insecure, and it kind of showcases that you are okay just the way you are. So that's why I really love this story and wanted to share it. Again, it's another great book for social emotional skills, but it's also a great one to kind of start introducing those discussions with your child about loving yourself and loving who you are, and that we all feel different emotions, and that all those emotions that we feel are okay to feel them, and how we kind of process those emotions and process how we react to things in our world. So I really wanted to share this one because I thought it was a great book to kind of introduce those discussions and those topics, and I hope you get a chance to check it out soon. Thank you so much for joining me for today's book talk all about bears. I hope you found a new picture book to check out and a new favorite book to read. For more book talks and other library programming, please visit our website at www.grundylibrary.org or check out our social media pages. Thank you so much for being with me here today, and I cannot wait to see you next time for our next book talk. All right, have a great day. Bye.